Follow me, I have the ZTE Nubia Focus 2 Ultra, and today I'll be going for unboxing along with a quick look at the device, its specifications, and my general opinions about the device, and particularly I will have a lot to say about the marketing here. So, before I get into the box itself and open it up, I want to really start for sure because I'm already getting tilted by this shit. So, outside of just the most garbage AI sticker right here, that honestly makes me not want to use the device because I just genuinely despise this dog shit, we have other things that piss me even more off than the AI sticker. And that would be the blatant misinformations and lying on the box itself with this bullshit sticker. We have 512 gigabytes of RAM or ROM, aka storage, and 20 gigabytes of RAM with the asterisk, like you're supposed to know what the fuck this is. There is no asterisk to RAM. Either it's RAM or it's not. The name RAM stands for random access memory. Now, if it's that, then it's that. If it's not, there is no asterisk that is going to save it. It's either this or not this. So, as you can probably tell, I absolutely despise this bullshit because it's designed to misinform people, and a lot of people don't really know what this is. They don't know how it benefits you. They don't know really what this is. So telling you that you have 20 gigabytes of it, how the shit are you supposed to know better? It's not like it's your field of expertise maybe that would tell you what this is, right? And the company tells you, hey, we have 20 gigs of this thing that's supposed to make the device run better. But we don't actually. And what I hate even more is the fact that this RAM is basically being taken 12 gigs of it from storage. So both of these informations are wrong. You don't have 512 gigs of storage or ROM because 12 gigs of it is going to be converted into something that it's not in reality. So you don't have accessible this much amount of it. Well, technically you never do, because it's literally right here, 12 gigs of it. So you have 500 at best. And again, 20 gigs? No, you don't. You have something that has been turned into this amalgamation, this husk of something that it's not supposed to be, called RAM, and it's going to work like shit when it's being used for that purpose. The reason computers don't have terabytes of it, because we sure should have terabytes of storage on our computers, but we never convert them to memory, is because it's absolute ass. And on top of that, random access memory is basically being used constantly. It's being rewritten, reused way too often. And flash storage, aka whatever we have right here, degrades from being written over multitude of times. So it only has certain amount of times it can be done to, rewritten. After that, it basically starts to malfunction and won't work. So you're converting storage into something that it was not designed to, that it's going to basically damage your phone over time. Fantastic logic here. Great, go F yourself with this trash. So yeah, I hate this. I genuinely despise this kind of logic. I feel like it should be literally illegal to do this marketing kind of thing. And I genuinely also discourage people from buying phones that do this bullshit. Because if they're trying to mislead you here, how are you supposed to know what else are they going to be misleading you about? AI cameras? What the fuck does that mean? Does it really use AI maybe? Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. They already tried to lie about one thing. Now, in here, we got Ultra Sensor AI Camera, which, like I mentioned, means absolutely F all to me. Next, we have the unique rotatable... What? Oh, great. We have a rotating ring. What is that? A fidget spinner? Rotating lens ring. I guess I'm going to set it up and see. Moving on, we have a 6.8 inches, 120 hertz refresh rate, full HD plus AMOLED display. Now, plus means absolutely full. It's a 1440p resolution at 120 hertz, which isn't bad. So I don't have problems here. This is a good display. Why is there an asterisk again? Either you have 5,000 or you don't. Whatever. I can't. This kind of marketing bullshit just annoys the shit out of me. So supposedly we have maybe 5,000 milliampere hour battery. Who knows? We're not going to be popping it open to find that out. Battery fast charging. Cool. Fast charging meaning 33 watts. So anyway, let's just yoink that to the side. Power it on, and also take a look. We do get a included screen protector, plastic one, that instead of being applied is separate. For some reason, ZTE thinks that this is okay, giving you this but separate from, instead of being applied out of the factory onto the display. No, they're just leaving that to you so you can fuck it up yourself. And you will do that. These are almost impossible to put on perfectly on like they are in the factory. So great, thanks. I can literally throw that to the trash because otherwise it's just useless. I might as well just go out and buy tempered glass because at least that can be put on correctly, unlike the plastic filth that you just included. So anyway, talking about polluting with plastic. We also have a plastic case, hard shell. That is a good one though. I do like the fact that it comes included. It's matte, so either you like it or you don't. Honestly, I do prefer the matte one. Makes it smudges are less visible than on a clear plastic, so this is good. And then we get our SIM eject tool, 40 hours of battery life. Let's round it up to 41, which is the energy efficiency from European Union that is obligated to be included now. And we have our Type-C to Type-C cable with no provided charger. Anyway, moving on. Let's boot up the device. Oh, actually, I already booted up. So we actually have a bunch of things happening all around the phone. So let's actually start from the beginning where I usually do, which is the display. Like I mentioned, 6.8. Never mind, it's not 1440p, it's 1080p. Excuse me? Nope, that's not the phone. There we go. Oh, Full HD Plus, sorry, not Ultra HD. So I was wrong. Now the plus means, again, still FL because it's 1080p. That's what it is. 1080p is Full HD. Just because it has a little bit of a wonky resolution with aspect ratio doesn't really, I would say, make it plus, but hey, whatever you can bullshit your way into, that's fine. So AMOLED display, 120 Hz refresh rate with a 2800 peak brightness, which is good. The display right here genuinely is good. There is no need to try to put asterisks or any other bullshit. It's a good display. Just say that it's a 1080p display and move on, AMOLED. And I will be satisfied. Now, let's take a look at the camera. So the device looks like it has dual camera setup at a glance, though it tries to make you think that it has a triple camera setup. And okay, I was correct checking at the specifications. So we have a 50 megapixel 1.5 aperture 24mm wide lens and 5 megapixel ultra wide. Now these cameras can do 4K 30, that's pretty decent, and 1080p also only 30 frames, that's a little bit less decent. While the selfie right here houses a 32 megapixel 1080p 30 frames wide sensor. So camera wise it's okay, nothing really to write home about, specifically at the price that they're selling this device at. We do have a dedicated camera button, which is pretty interesting right here. So you can just kind of double press it or press it single to launch it, take photos when you're holding it like this. So it's a pretty nice feature right here. We also have a slider. Oh god, that. Okay, now it's moving a little bit better. It literally felt like there's glue in there. Like I'm literally crunching through something. Okay, I guess it is a budget device by Nubia standard, I would say. Now I'm not sure. Actually, let's just quickly go to the setup. I want to know if this specific fidget spinner has any kind of use case scenario, or if it's there just as a fidget spinner. It's a pretty good fidget spinner, not gonna lie. Come on. Okay, get started. Come on. Open up camera. Yes, accept. It does have use case scenario. So it's a zoom. At least by default. Okay. So that's actually pretty decent design. I do kind of like this, more than I would have expected it to. So I do have to give it props. Cool design right here for zooming in, possibly maybe doing other things, as well as having a dedicated button for taking photos. That is a little bit better positioned rather than pressing volume buttons, as most phones allow you to use volume buttons to do the same thing. Now, moving on, let's talk about the internals. So this device has a 5000 mAh battery, 33 watts of charging in terms of speed, 8 gigabytes of RAM, not the 20 that they're bullshitting their way into, and a Unisec T8100 processor. Honestly, kind of falls apart right here. I'm gonna quickly check this though. And the processor, that is one thing that I just need to double check. So the reason I'm checking this more thoroughly is because this specific device isn't cheap for what it offers at the moment. So I want to know if this processor is oh boy, it is shittier. Holy crap, it is like decently shittier. Oof, that's a big yikes there. Is this phone like old? And nope. Okay, it's as old as the other phone that I would be comparing it to. Okay, so in general, because I went through all the specifications, build quality here is just plastic, as you would expect. The bulk of the price, I feel like, comes from the additions of the fidget/zoom wheel right here. The satisfying clicking noise, by the way. So that's pretty good. And we have also the power button. Now, I wouldn't say that the power button here is such a, value to basically jack up the price by $70 freaking or even more. So in general, I feel like this phone is actually overpriced at, so what is it, 270 or let's just round it out to 200, even because at that point it's basically competing against the phone that I will be recommending while still being shittier. And that is supposedly based on GSM Arena pricing listing. It's still supposedly more expensive than the other device. So the phone that I am talking about is the CMF Phone 2 Pro. It's literally what I always glaze because it is an absolute banger of a phone in terms of value for money. Costs $200 and offers faster processor, better cameras, basically the better display, same kind of battery and charging speed, and in general, the two things that will be the most important, which is cameras and performance of the device, are the ones that are massively improved. And that all for the same price, if not lower, is a obviously no-brainer. You should go for that device if you have the option over this one, unless you really somehow rely on this fidget spinner right here for zooming in and camera button to take photos. If this is something that you don't really see that much value and you prefer to have a faster, snappier phone that takes better photos, videos, then I highly recommend checking out the CMF Phone 2 Pro. So anyway, that's about it. So if you found this very helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got Nubia Focus 2 Ultra, and let me share with you how to change the screen timeout on this device. So let's start with opening the settings, and here we have to scroll and find the display. Then let's scroll and find screen timeout, and here we've got some options from which we can choose. At the top, relatively short options, and at the bottom, the longest, which is 10 minutes. So all you have to do is to tap on the option like to use. I'll pick 10 minutes, and after getting back, you can see that it is notified right here, which means that from now on, after 10 minutes of an activity, this device will black out. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up. Hi everyone, in front of me I've got Nubia Focus 2 Ultra, and let me share with you how to turn off running apps on this device. So first of all, we have to access the recents, and if you've got the 3-button navigation, simply tap on the button with a square icon, and if you've got the gesture, swipe your finger from the bottom to the center of your device and hold it somewhere here, so something like that. And here we've got the recents. So all you have to do is to simply tap on this X button here. Now we can go back, and here we've got no recent items, which means that we just successfully closed all background apps. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up. Hi everyone, in front of me I've got Nubia Focus 2 Ultra, and let me share with you how to reset camera preferences on this device. So let's start with opening the camera app. And now all we have to do is to tap on this arrow in the right upper corner and tap on More Settings. As you can see right here, we've got this reset option, so simply tap on it. And here we've got the information that the settings have been restored successfully. So our device, our camera is actually set to all the settings which were set at the very beginning when it was brand new. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up. Hi everyone, in front of me I've got Nubia Focus 2 Ultra, and let me share with you how to check the IMEI number of this device. So let's start with opening the dialer, tap on the keypad and enter the code, which is *06#. And as you can see by this code, we are provided with both IMEI numbers of this device, so let's tap on OK. And now another way through the settings, so let's open the settings. Here we have to scroll all the way down to find About Phone. And here we've got both IMEI numbers for both SIM slots. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up. Hi everyone, in front of me I've got Nubia Focus 2 Ultra, and let me share with you how to check the serial number of this device. So let's start with opening the dialer and entering the code, which is *#06#. And as you can see at the bottom of this pop-out window, we've got the serial number of this device, so let's tap on OK. And now another way through the settings, so let's open the settings. Here we have to scroll all the way down to find About Phone, and then tap on Model. And as you can see, the serial number is right here. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
Hello everybody, welcome to our channel. Today I'm gonna show you how to change volume keys control on your Nubia Focus 2 Ultra 5G. So if you want to choose whatever your volume keys are controlling on your Nubia Focus 2 Ultra 5G, I'll show you how to do it and what to choose from. So open up your settings, go to sound and vibration, and default volume button control. And here you can choose whether it will be music, video or game, so basically media and apps, or phone. So basically that's all the options right here. So thank you for watching and subscribe for more.
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got Nubia Focus 2 Ultra, and let me share with you how to reset up preferences on this device. So let's begin with opening the settings, and here we have to scroll and find the apps. Then tap on See All 57 apps and tap on the 3 dots icon in the right upper corner. Now let's tap on Reset Up Preferences, and here your device is informing you what it will actually reset, so among others, disabled app notifications and background data restrictions for apps. So simply tap on Reset Apps, and basically this is it. Of course, no worries, you won't lose any app data. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up. Hi everyone, in front of me I've got Nubia Focus 2 Ultra, and let me share with you how to change video resolution on this device. So let's begin with opening the camera app. Currently we are in the standard photo mode, so let's switch to the video one. And now take a look at this option bar at the top. On the second position from the right, we've got the resolution, and in this device we've got three different options. So 1080p, which is currently applied, it is highlighted, but we've got also 4K and 720p. So all you have to do is to tap on the option like to use. I'll pick 4K. As you can see, it is highlighted, which means that it has been applied. And from now on, our device will use the chosen resolution whilst recording a video. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up. Hi everyone, in front of me I've got Nubia Focus 2 Ultra, and let me share with you how to clear credentials on this device. So let's start with opening the settings, and here we have to scroll and find security and privacy. Then let's scroll all the way down to find more security and privacy, and then scroll down to find encryption and credentials. Here, almost at the very bottom of the list, we've got the option we're looking for, so clear credentials. Tap on it and tap on OK. We will have to confirm it with your screen lock. And as you can see, not only we've got this information, but also this option is inactive, which means that we just successfully removed all saved certificates. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
Hello everybody, welcome to our channel. Today I'm gonna show you how to restore messages icon to home screen on your Nubia Focus 2 Ultra 5G. If you accidentally removed your messages icon from home screen right here and you want to restore it, I'll show you how to do it. And don't worry, you haven't deleted it from your phone, you just deleted it from your home screen. So it will appear here in your app drawer, so you can see messages. So to restore it, just click and hold it, and then drag it here to your home screen, basically. So that's it, that's how you restore messages icon to home screen on your Nubia Focus 2 Ultra 5G. So thank you for watching and subscribe for more.
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got Nubia Focus 2 Ultra, and let me share with you how to show battery percentage on the status bar in this device. So let's start with opening the settings, and here we have to scroll and find notifications and status bar. Then let's go to status bar icons, and as you can see here we've got this battery percentage option. In this device we've got four different options, so display only the battery indicator, display the percentage inside the battery icon, outside the battery icon, and do not display battery icon at all, and at the same time you cannot display the percentage. So obviously choose the option which is the most comfortable for you. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
In front of me is Nubia Focus 2 Ultra, and today I would like to show you how you can change this device's theme. Start by opening Settings, then tapping on Theme and Personalization, and last but not least, selecting Themes at the top. Now just click on the best one for you and hit Apply button. So when I do that, as you can see, mine was successfully applied. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment and subscribe. Bye!
Hello everybody, welcome to our channel. Today I'm gonna show you how to restore phone icon to home screen on your Nubia Focus 2 Ultra 5G. So if you removed your phone icon app from here by accident and you want to restore it and you don't know how, I'll show you how to do it. And don't worry, you haven't deleted it from your phone, you just deleted it from your home screen. So it will appear here in your app drawer. So as you can see here, phone. So to restore it to your home screen, click it and hold it, and then drag it here back to home screen. So basically that's it. That's how you restore your phone icon to home screen on your Nubia Focus 2 Ultra 5G. So thank you for watching and subscribe for more.
In front of me is Nubia Focus 2 Ultra, and today I would like to show you how you can resize font. All you need to do is go into Settings and tap on Display section right away. Don't worry, it will work. Because here you can tap on Font, and using this slider under font size, adjust it however you want to. Check out Preview at the top. So when I go back, as you can see, size of my font has changed. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye!
Hello everybody, welcome to our channel. Today I'm gonna show you how to remove side smart bar on your Nubia Focus 2 Ultra 5G. So if you want to remove this smart bar feature from your phone, I'll show you how to do it simply. So open up your settings. Go down here to Features, Smart Sidebar, and just make sure this is turned off. And now, as you can see, I already don't have a Smart Sidebar, so that's how you remove it from your Nubia Focus 2 Ultra 5G. So thank you for watching and subscribe for more. Hello everybody, welcome to our channel. Today I'm gonna show you how to change brightness level on Nubia Focus 2 Ultra 5G. So basically there's two options how to change your brightness level on your Nubia Focus 2 Ultra 5G. The first option is by swiping down right here to click Settings panel, and here you can adjust your brightness manually. And for more options, the second option is opening your settings and go to display settings. And here you can adjust your brightness level manually, or either turn on the automatic brightness, so your brightness level will adjust automatically to your environment and activities on your phone. So basically that's how you change brightness level on your Nubia Focus 2 Ultra 5G. So thank you for watching and subscribe for more.
In front of me is Nubia Focus 2 Ultra, and today I would like to show you how you can turn on or turn off auto rotation. All you need to do is go into Tab menu by swiping down from the top right corner of your screen. Then what most people struggle with is finding your shortcuts. That's because to make them visible, you need to hold this line available under brightness slider and swipe it down. When you see all of your shortcuts, just tap on Auto Rotate one, and if it's blue, that means that auto rotation is on. To switch it off, tap on the same one until it's gray. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye! In front of me is Nubia Focus 2 Ultra, and today I would like to show you how you can check a password in Passwords Manager. First of all, go into Settings and scroll all the way down right away. Now tap on Password and Accounts, trust me. And here select Open under Google to access your manager much faster. Just click on it here. Now, to check any password, you need to tap on the chosen one. Enter your screen lock to confirm it's you, and use this eye icon next to your password to make it visible. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye!
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got Nubia Focus 2 Ultra, and let me share with you how to set the camera timer on this device. So let's start with opening the camera app. Currently we are in the standard photo mode, so let's tap on this arrow in the right upper corner. And the second bar is connected with the timer. We've got 3, 5 and 10 seconds delay. So all you have to do is to tap on the option which you'd like to use. I'll pick 5 seconds delay, and as you can see it is immediately highlighted. So now we can go back and tap on the shutter button, and from now on your device will count down from 10, 5 or 3 depending on which option you've chosen, and after that time it will take a photo. Of course, if you wish to turn it off, you can do it the same way. Simply tap on this arrow here and tap on off. Since it is marked, it means it was applied. And right now, after tapping on the shutter button, your device will immediately take a photo. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up. Hi everyone, in front of me I've got Nubia Focus 2 Ultra, and let me share with you how to clear the browser on this device. So let's start with opening the browser. In my case it will be Google Chrome, and now tap on the 3 dots icon in the right upper corner. Here let's tap on DD browsing data, and here we've got some basic options like visited websites, open tabs, cookies, cache and other site data. Here we can change the time range from last 15 minutes to, for example, last 4 weeks, and then tap on delete data. However, if you wish to remove some advanced browsing history, tap on more options, and here we've got them. So for example, saved passwords or autofill form data. If you wish to remove something, make sure that it is marked, so I will remove everything. We can change the time range again here and tap on delete data to confirm. As you can see, we just got back to the home page. We've got this information, which means that we just successfully removed the browsing history. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
Hello everybody, welcome to our channel. Today I'm gonna show you how to access File Manager on your Nubia Focus 2 Ultra 5G. So if you want to access File Manager to check up your files, that's very simple. Just open up your app drawer and find File Manager. And here you can see your pictures, audios, videos, packages, archives, documents. That's basically the fast search. And if you want more options, just click here on phone, and here you can check all the files on your phone. So basically all the way to software like Android. So that's it, that's how you access File Manager on your Nubia Focus 2 Ultra 5G. So thank you for watching and subscribe for more.
In front of me is Nubia Focus 2 Ultra, and today I would like to show you how you can rename it. Start by opening Settings and scrolling all the way down right away. Don't worry, I tested it. Now hit About Phone at the very bottom and hit device name. Finally, type in whatever you want to. I will go with Snowy. And choose Save. As you can see, after a few seconds, name of my device has changed. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment and subscribe. Bye!
Hello everybody, welcome to our channel. Today I'm gonna show you how to turn off the flashlight on your Nubia Focus 2 Ultra 5G. If you turned on the flashlight and you don't know how to turn it off, I'll show you few options how to turn it off. So the first one, as you can see, here you have a floating island like this. So click on it and click this button to close and turn off the flashlight. So the second option, if your flashlight is on, just open up quick settings panel and turn on the torch to turn it off. And one more thing, just click phone turn off button, and that's the last option how you can turn off your flashlight on your Nubia Focus 2 Ultra 5G. So thank you for watching and subscribe for more.
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got Nubia Focus 2 Ultra, and let me share with you how to soft reset or actually force restart your device. So all you have to do is to actually press the power button. Basically, this operation will be useful if for some reason your device stopped working properly and it doesn't respond to your touches, you cannot do anything. So simply localize the power button, which is right here, and press it long enough until you'll see the black screen and then the developer's logo. It should take approximately 10 seconds. So let me press it and keep pressing. Even though we've got this restart option here, let's ignore it. Let's pretend that we cannot tap on it. Keep pressing the power button all the time. We've got the black screen, which is a really good sign. Keep pressing. Now I felt the vibration. We've got the developer's logo, so we can release the fingers, or the finger actually. And now we have to simply wait until our device will be fully powered on. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
Hello everybody, welcome to our channel. Today I'm gonna show you how to hide pattern line on your Nubia Focus 2 Ultra 5G. So if you already secured your phone with this type of lock screen that is called the pattern, and you want to remove this pattern line so to make it even more secure, I'll show you how to do it. So open up your settings and go down here to security and privacy, and here device unlock, and click on this settings button right here near your screen lock. As you can see, pattern. So click here and make pattern visible, make sure it's turned off. And right now it should look somehow like this. So you can't see the line that I'm drawing, only my fingers. So basically that's it, that's how you hide the pattern line on your Nubia Focus 2 Ultra 5G. So thank you for watching and subscribe for more.
In front of me is Nubia Focus 2 Ultra, and today I would like to show you how you can edit password in Passwords Manager. First of all, go into Settings and scroll to click on this section called Passwords and Accounts instead of Google. Trust me, because after tapping on here, you can choose Open under Google and access your manager instantly. Just tap on it here. Now click on your password, enter your current login method and hit Edit button to make your changes. Then, when you finished, hit Save at the top right corner. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment and subscribe. Bye!
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got a Nubia Focus 2 Ultra, and let me share with you how to reset network preferences on this device. So let's start with opening the settings, and here we have to scroll all the way down to find the system. Then let's tap on Reset Options at the bottom, and the network preferences are divided into two categories, so network settings and Bluetooth and Wi-Fi. So the operation looks the same in both. Simply tap on it, tap on Reset Settings, confirm everything with your pattern, and here we've got the information that you cannot undo this action, so be aware, and then tap on Reset Settings. And as you can see, we just did it successfully. And here Bluetooth and Wi-Fi, it is actually even easier because we've got all information right here that we cannot undo this action, so just tap on Reset if you're ready. And as you can see, we just successfully reset Bluetooth and Wi-Fi. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
In front of me is Nubia Focus 2 Ultra, and today I would like to show you how you can change display refresh rate. First of all, go into Settings and tap on Display section right away. Now scroll down a tiny bit to hit Screen Refresh Rate and tap on any of those options to apply the best one for you. So when I go back, as you can see, my screen refresh rate was successfully changed. Quick tip, I wouldn't recommend to always set up the highest one because it might heat up your device and also it will consume more battery. Personally, I always go with auto. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment and subscribe. Bye!
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got Nubia Focus 2 Ultra, and let me share with you how to update the apps on this device. So let's start with opening the Play Store, and obviously make sure that you've got the internet connection because it is required and that you're logged in. You can do it after entering the Play Store or check how to do it in the settings. We've got a full tutorial of how to add or remove a Google account in this specific device. Alright, so now all we have to do is to tap on the circle in the right upper corner and then go Manage Apps and Device. Here, let's tap on Updates Available, and as you can see, this is the full list of all updates pending. And if you wish, you can simply tap on Update All, or you can choose specific apps which you'd like to update. So simply tap on Update next to the app. They will be right now at the top of the list, and your device will simply download the updates, and they will be successfully, automatically applied. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
In front of me is Nubia Focus 2 Ultra, and today I would like to show you where you can locate all typing options. All you need to do is go into Settings and scroll all the way down right away to access this section called System and Update. Then click on Keyboard, On-Screen Keyboard, and finally Emoji Keyboard. Now, what most people miss is that you need to tap on Setting at the bottom right corner and then hit Input option to manage all of those options however you want to. To do that, click on the switches next to the chosen ones. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment and subscribe. Bye! In front of me is Nubia Focus 2 Ultra, and today I would like to show you where you can locate all your downloads. To access all of your downloads gathered in one place, you don't need to download any app. What you need to do is find one that's already on your device. This one called File Manager. So find it, and when you're ready, launch it. Then hit Category at the bottom left corner and tap on Downloads right next to Favorites. Then hit Downloads again, and as you can see, all of my downloaded files are over here. To access one, tap on it, and to manage one, use all of those options at the bottom, and also click on those 3 dots at the top right corner. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye! In front of me is Nubia Focus 2 Ultra, and today I would like to show you how you can turn on or turn off autocorrection. Start by opening Settings and scrolling all the way down right away. Then hit System and Update, Keyboard, on-screen keyboard, and finally emoji keyboard at the top. Don't worry, I tested it, it will work, because here you can hit Setting at the bottom right corner, select Input section under Languages, and hit this switcher next to autocorrection to turn it off or switch it on. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye! In front of me is Nubia Focus 2 Ultra, and today I would like to show you how you can delete a password from Passwords Manager. Start by opening Settings and scrolling all the way down right away. While testing this device, I discovered that you don't have to enter Google section. You can click on Password and Accounts and hit Open under Google to access your manager even faster. So just click on it here. Now to delete any password, click on it, enter your screen lock, and hit Delete button. Then confirm your choice in the pop-up. This operation won't delete any account or any app. It will only delete your password from your manager. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye!
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got Nubia Focus 2 Ultra, and let me share with you how to check for the software updates on this device. So before we will start, make sure that you've got the internet connection because it is required. You can use Wi-Fi or mobile data. However, for downloading, I highly recommend switching to the Wi-Fi. Alright, so we've got the internet connection, and now we can open the settings. Here we have to scroll all the way down to find the system and tap on System Update. And now your device is checking for the updates, and you can meet 2 different scenarios. The first one where the software is up to date and there's nothing to download. And the second one is where your device will actually find the update. It will show you the information about it, what has been fixed, what has been added, and then you will be able to tap on download or install and apply the update. As you can see, something's wrong with my Wi-Fi, but trust me, we can have 2 different, or actually 3, as you can see, outcomes. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up. Hi everyone, in front of me I've got a Nubia Focus 2 Ultra, and let me share with you how to allow unknown sources on this device. So let's start with opening the settings, and here we have to scroll and find apps. Then scroll down and go to Special App Access, and here find Install Unknown Apps. So right here we've got the list of apps which are allowed or not allowed to install some content, and of course we can change it. Just find the app and tap on it, maybe here, and tap on the switcher. Now, after getting back, you can see that the Chrome is allowed to install some content. Beware, because you're doing it on your own responsibility. Some third-party apps aren't verified by the developer, so you may put your data and actually whole device at risk. So remember about that and choose the apps wisely. Of course, you can always remove previously granted permissions. Just tap on the app and tap on the switcher. And now the Chrome is not allowed to install anything. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
Hello everybody, welcome to our channel. Today I'm gonna show you how to turn on and turn off the airplane mode on your Nubia Focus 2 Ultra 5G. So if you want to turn on the airplane mode, I'll show you how to do it. It's very simple. So open up your quick settings panel right here by swiping down from upper part of your phone, and here you can see the flight mode. So to turn it on, just click on it, and as you can see now Wi-Fi is off, Bluetooth is off, and you can see this airplane icon right here near the battery. So that's how you know your airplane mode is on. And to turn it off, just simply click flight mode again. And right now Wi-Fi is on and the airplane icon near the battery is gone. So basically that's how you turn on and turn off the airplane mode on your Nubia Focus 2 Ultra 5G. So thank you for watching and subscribe for more.
In front of me is Nubia Focus 2 Ultra, and today I would like to show you how you can change default apps. First of all, you need to download all of your apps you wanna set up as new defaults. I already did that with Firefox browser, so I can exit Play Store and go into Settings. Now scroll to hit Apps available here. Tap on Default Apps under General and click on any of those sections you wanna manage. As I mentioned before, I wanna change my browser, so I have to click here on Browser app, tap on Firefox to apply it, and go back. When I do that, as you can see, my default app has changed. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye! In front of me is Nubia Focus 2 Ultra, and today I would like to show you how you can turn on or turn off auto brightness. Start by opening Settings and tapping on Display section right away. Now use this switcher next to Automatic Brightness, available under Brightness slider, to either switch it on, the switcher is blue, or switch it off, which will make it turn gray. Quick tip, if you wanna do it much faster, you can always go into Tap menu by swiping down from the top right corner of your screen and use this eye icon available next to Brightness slider. When it's blue, auto brightness is on. To switch it off, tap on the same icon until it's gray. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye! In front of me is Nubia Focus 2 Ultra, and today I would like to show you how you can use voice typing. Start by launching your keyboard and hitting this microphone icon at the top right corner, or holding this one at the bottom left corner. Either way, after you click on it, start typing. As you can see, voice typing is on. If you wanna stop, you can pause or use this button with a microphone. To delete text on the go, use this button on the right. To access voice typing options, this gear on the left. And to go back to standard keyboard, use this arrow at the top left corner. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye! In front of me is Nubia Focus 2 Ultra, and today I would like to show you how you can delete Google search bar from home screen. All you need to do is hold your search bar and wait for the pop-up to show. When it does, tap on remove and wait. As you can see, after a few seconds, my search bar was successfully removed. If you wanna restore it though, I will show you how to do it though. Just hold your display, and when you see all of those options at the bottom, hit widgets. Then scroll all the way down to tap on Android widget. Here. Scroll again, this time to click on Google, and finally hold search bar widget and drag it to the proper place. Let go and tap on home button twice. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye!
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got a Nubia Focus 2 Ultra, and let me share with you how to clear cache and speed up your device. So let's begin with opening the settings, and here we have to scroll and find the apps. Then tap on see all 57 apps. And here, I highly recommend to go through all of those apps, especially those which you're frequently using, and remove cache. Cache are junk files which are saved by your device, but they are not necessary for the proper usage, and they are occupying memory. So let's open the app, for example, Files, and go to Storage and Cache. And unfortunately, we do not have cache here. I would like to find something with cache saved. Storage and Cache, and here we've got it. Oh, great. So here we've got the option clear cache. Let's simply tap on it and your device will immediately remove cache. I do not recommend tapping on clear storage unless you wish to make the app brand new. So as I said, just go through all of those apps and remove cache in order to release some memory and obviously speed up your device thanks to it. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
In front of me is Nubia Focus 2 Ultra, and today I would like to show you how you can add photos to text message. By launching Messages app and selecting or creating a chat. When you're ready, click on this icon of a camera and the photo at the bottom right corner. Now, to take a photo and instantly add it, click on this icon of two arrows at the top right corner of camera section located on the left. Then switch it to the one you wanna use. Use available options, and when you're done, just take a pic. As you can see, it was automatically attached to your message, to my message actually. If you wanna attach photos you already have, you can either scroll and click on them here, or if you can't find them, select folders, look for a chosen one, and tap on it. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye! In front of me is Nubia Focus 2 Ultra, and today I would like to show you how you can clone apps. To clone apps on this Nubia, you don't need to download any cloner. All you need to do is go into Settings and scroll to hit Features available here. Now click on App Duplicator and you'll see all of your apps available to clone on this Nubia. To clone any of them, use gray switcher next to the chosen one and wait. Then go back and check it out. As you can see, my app was successfully cloned. If you wanna delete this clone, you can do that like you would any other app. But you can also go into the same settings, use now blue switcher, and hit OK. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye!
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got Nubia Focus 2 Ultra, and let me share with you how to change date and time on this device. So let's begin with opening the settings, and here we have to scroll all the way down to find the system. Then let's tap on date and time, and here we've got some options which are currently inactive. So first of all, we have to turn off automatic options, and now we can freely tap on date and change it just by swiping day, month and a year. Tap on OK. Here the same with the time, change it just by swiping and tap on OK. Here we've got the time zone, so let's tap on the time zone, tap on the region, and you can choose something from the list. So find it and tap on it, and it will be immediately applied. You can also change the time format, just turn off this option so you can now decide. Currently we've got the 12-hour format. If you wish to use the 24-hour one, just tap on the switcher here. So this is the manual customization. If you wish to go back to all previous settings, just tap on those switches right here. You will have to allow to use location if you wish. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up. Hi everyone, in front of me I've got Nubia Focus 2 Ultra, and let me share with you how to change the ringtone on this device. So let's begin with opening the settings, and here we have to scroll and find sound and vibration. Then scroll down and find this ringtone section and tap on phone ringtone at the top. Here we can choose the different ringtone for the specific SIM card. So let me show you how to do it using, for example, the first one. So after tapping on the SIM card, we will be transferred to the list of pre-installed ringtones from which we can choose. Here in the music, you will have your own files, if you've got something, for example, downloaded or recorded. So in order to listen how the particular ringtone sounds, you have to simply tap on it and then decide whether you like it or not. So let's pretend I would like to set this tequila as my ringtone. So just tap on it, make sure that it is marked, and tap on OK. And as you can see, it is notified here and also here, which means that from now on, this device will use the chosen ringtone to notify us about the incoming call. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
In front of me is Nubia Focus 2 Ultra, and today I would like to show you how you can check all specifications of this device. Start by opening Play Store and downloading free app called DevCheck Device and System Info from Flare to Developer. When it's ready, launch it. Not sponsored, by the way. Now, thanks to this app, you can learn all the informations about your device's dashboard. Quick tip, click on all of those options. And when you see this pop-up, you will not only be able to read all of those informations, but also hit settings at the bottom right corner to get access to them in your device's settings right away. You can also check info about your hardware, system, battery, network, apps, camera, and even sensors. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye!
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got Nubia Focus 2 Ultra, and let me share with you how to add the photo to contact in this device. So let's start with opening your contact list and find the contact which you'd like to edit and then tap on it. Now let's tap on this edit icon, so pencil icon, and tap on add picture. So here we can choose something from our gallery or open the camera app and take a photo of someone who's right in front of us. Google Photos, which are basically our backed up photos, and illustrations, which are free of charge and they are available online. So you can also choose something from those options. And let me tap maybe on this one. Here you've got also the presets, so you can change the colors. And you can also crop the picture, so you can zoom it in or out, change the position also, and thanks to it you can decide what you will see after saving the whole contact, because this highlighted circle is responsible for it. So position it just like you want to, and then tap on choose. Tap on save in the right upper corner, and as you can see here we've got our contact, and we will be able to see this photo on the contact list, and for example during all incoming calls from that specific number. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
Hello everybody, welcome to our channel. Today I'm gonna show you how to set custom notification sound on your Nubia Focus 2 Ultra 5G. So if you want to set up a custom notification sound on your Nubia Focus 2 Ultra 5G, I'll show you how to do it. But first up, you'll need to download an MP3 sound of notification. You can download it from Google or any other music platform. So when you did download it, so go to settings, to sound and vibration, and notification tone. Here you can choose from basic ones from Nubia, and if you want a custom, go to music and choose the sound or music you want to use. Then press OK, and as you can see here, my notification tone is changed. So basically that's it. So thank you for watching and subscribe for more.
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got Nubia Focus 2 Ultra, and let me share with you how to change the wallpaper on this device. So let's start with opening the settings, and here we have to scroll and find them and personalization. Then let's tap on wallpaper. And as you can see here, we've got some pre-installed wallpapers from which we can choose. So as you can see, we've got plenty of options to choose from, a lot of albums, a lot of categories. Moreover, right here, we've got the picture icon, thanks to which we can enter our own gallery and set something from our own photos as a wallpaper. We've got also inspired wallpaper, so as you can see, we've got some kind of a game zone, I believe, so you will be able to play on your home screen. Alright, so let me choose something from the traditional options. Let me pick maybe this one. So just tap on the wallpaper and check how it will look like on the full screen. If you're ready, just tap on set as, and now we can decide where you want to set it, so as a home screen, lock screen, or both. And I'll choose both options, so let me tap on it. Now we can go back, and as you can see, the wallpaper has been played successfully. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
Hello everybody, welcome to our channel. Today I'm gonna show you how to connect headphones or earbuds in 3mm jack on your Nubia Focus 2 Ultra 5G. So basically, if you want to connect your headphones using the 3mm jack on your Nubia Focus 2, sadly you can't, because Nubia Focus 2 Ultra 5G does not have a headphone jack, just like most modern phones. It's designed to work completely through Bluetooth, so you won't find any 3.5mm port on your phone. But don't worry, you can still use wired headphones if you really want to. Just plug them into your phone using a USB-C to 3.5mm headphone adapter, or just use a USB-C headphones, and you're good to go. Also, another good option is to use Bluetooth headphones or earbuds if it's possible. And basically it will be the most modern and best option of all of this. So basically, yeah, you don't have a headphone jack on your Nubia Focus 2 Ultra 5G. So thank you for watching and subscribe for more.
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got a Nubia Focus 2 Ultra, and let me share with you how to block a number on this device. So let's start with opening your contact list. Find the contact which you'd like to block and tap on it. And then scroll down to find block numbers. Just tap. Your device will inform you that you will no longer receive any incoming calls or text messages from this number, so just tap on block. And as you can see here, we've got this characteristic icon. Now I'd like to show you how to I forgot to show you how to unblock the number. All you have to do is to scroll down again and tap on unblock numbers and confirm it. And now I'd like to show you how to enter the blacklist. And it doesn't matter whether you will be on the contacts, recents, favorites, etc. Just tap on the three dots icon in the right upper corner and tap on the settings. Here we've got blocked numbers, so let's enter. And this is our blacklist, that's the number we blocked from our contacts. Here we can also tap on add a number, and as you can see, enter it manually, so you do not have to have it saved on the contact list. Tap on block and it will be immediately applied. Moreover, at the top we've got the option unknown, so you can block the calls from all unidentified callers just by tapping on the switcher to activate this option and tap on it again to turn it off. And if you wish to unblock the number, simply tap on this X button right next to it and tap on unblock. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
In front of me is Nubia Focus 2 Ultra, and today I would like to show you how you can operate vibration settings. Begin by opening Devices Settings and tapping on Sound and Vibration right away. Now, if you want to disable ringtone and enable only haptic feedback, tap on Vibrate. This way, you will mute your device completely, leaving only vibrations. If you want to combine ringing and vibrate, hit ring here and tap on ring only to disable vibrations, vibrate when ringing, or vibrate then ringing. When you finished, scroll, click on More Sound Settings available at the very bottom, and firstly click on this switcher next to Charging Sounds and Vibration to enable or disable it. Last but not least, click on this one next to Touch Vibration to enable or disable vibrations for for taps, keyboard, and more. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye! In front of me is Nubia Focus 2 Ultra, and today I would like to show you how you can turn on or turn off location. First of all, go into Tap menu by swiping down from the top right corner of your screen, like that. Now, a common question is about locating devices shortcuts. That's because to access your shortcuts on this Nubia, you need to hold this line available under brightness slider and pull it down. Now, with all of your shortcuts visible, tap on Location 1 And if you never disable it before, hit close in the pop-up. So when I do that and go back, I can see that my shortcut is gray. That means that location was successfully disabled. To enable it, tap on the same shortcut until it's blue. You can also, if you have a bit more time, go into Settings, scroll to click on Location section available here, and use this switcher next to Use Location to switch it off or turn it on. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye!
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got Nubia Focus 2 Ultra, and let me share with you how to change the system language on this device. So let's start with opening the settings, and here we have to scroll all the way down to find the system. Then let's tap on Languages, and here go to System Languages. And as you can see, here we've got the list of all currently, let's say, applied languages, or this is simply a shortcut of those which we are frequently using. So let's tap on Add a Language, and here we've been transferred to the full list of available languages from which we can choose. So simply find yours and then tap on it, for example this one, and your device will immediately ask you whether you'd like to set it as default. So just tap on set as default, and as you can see, it will immediately appear at the top of the list, and now the whole system will be displayed in the chosen language. If you've got more than one language is added here, and if you wish to change it, for example, for the second one, simply tap on it and hold it, and then drag it to the first position. Then tap on Change or Apply, and now we've got English set. So to remove the languages, here we have to tap on the three dots icon in the right upper corner and tap on Remove. Mark the languages and tap on the trash bin icon. Tap on Remove, and here we've got only one language applied. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
In front of me is Nubia Focus 2 Ultra, and today I would like to show you how you can turn on or turn off app notifications. Start by opening Settings and tapping on Notification and Status Bar. Then choose App Notifications at the top, and before doing anything, hit All Apps at the top left corner. Most people forget, but after tapping on it, you can choose one of those options to sort your apps. You can see all apps on your Nubia, apps with most recent notifications, most frequent notifications, or apps with notifications already disabled. Let's go with most frequent. Now use blue switches next to your apps to block notifications from them, or gray ones to turn them back on. Quick tip, you can also tap on any app available on the left, and not only block notifications or switch them on thanks to this switcher, but also manage all of those options. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye!
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got a Nubia Focus 2 Ultra, and let me share with you how to enable the developer options on this device. So let's start with opening the settings, and here we have to scroll all the way down to find About Phone. Then let's localize build number, which is right here, and keep tapping on it until you'll see the information that you're in the developer mode. If you've got the screen lock, your device will ask you to enter it to confirm the whole step. After that, let's go back to the general settings and go to the system, and here tap on developer options. And as you can see here, we've got plenty of advanced settings which we can customize. So for example, we can enable the strict mode. You can set the transparent navigation bar, show visual feedback for tabs. Here we've got some options connected with the networking, etc. So in order to turn on the feature, you have to simply tap on the switcher on it, and it will be immediately activated and applied. Let me show it maybe on the pointer location so you can actually show the result. See the result. And if you've got the options without the switcher, simply tap on them to open more options to choose from. If you're done with customization of developer options, you can turn them off just by tapping on the switcher at the top of the list. Most of the options will be inactive, and after getting back to the system settings, the developer options will disappear. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
In front of me is Nubia Focus 2 Ultra, and today I would like to show you how you can select and delete multiple photos at once. Start by launching Photos app and clicking on Photos or Collections at the bottom. Let's start with Photos. Hold one you wanna get rid of and use those dots at the top right corners of those sections to pick multiple right away. Now to keep some, tap on them. You can see the count at the top right corner. And to get rid of the rest, tap on Trash at the bottom. Then hit Got It and move to Trash to confirm your choice. Quick tip, never pick more than 100 photos at once. That's because this app allows you to only delete 100 at a time. So you will select them and then you will have to start over. If you want to delete photos from collections, click here, tap on any album, hold it the same way. The only difference is tap on bin icon at the top, not at the bottom. Then confirm your choice. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment and subscribe. Bye!
Hello everybody, welcome to our channel. Today I'm gonna show you how to set custom ringtone on your Nubia Focus 2 Ultra 5G. So basically, if you want to set your favorite song or sound as your ringtone, I'll show you how to do it. So basically, first up you'll need to have sound or music in MP3 downloaded on your phone. You can download it from Google or any other platform with music. So if you did download it, open up your settings and go here to sound and vibration and down here to phone ringtone. Sim 1 or Sim 2, whatever you're using. So as you can see, phone ringtone, and you can choose from basically ringtones of Nubia or choose your own music right here. So it will work like this. So Sim1 reunion, and that means that I have set a custom ringtone on a Nubia Focus 2. So thank you for watching and subscribe for more.
In front of me is Nubia Focus 2 Ultra, and today I would like to show you how you can set up screen lock. Start by opening Settings and scrolling to click on Security and Privacy. Then scroll again to tap on Device Unlock and hit Screen Lock. Now it's time to tap on one of those locking methods in order to pick a perfect one for you. Swipe, pattern, pin, or complex password. Personally, I never recommend swipe because it doesn't give you any security, just this sliding animation. So go with one of those to be safe. Let's go with pattern and create it. If you made a mistake, don't worry, hit clear at the bottom left corner and redo it correctly. When you're sure and ready, choose next at the bottom right corner and repeat it to confirm it. Then select confirm. Now, when I switch off my screen and turn it back on, icons that pattern is required. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye!
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got a Nubia Focus 2 Ultra, and let me share with you how to change the keyboard language on this device. So let's start with opening the app which will provide you with the keyboard. So for example, messages, notes, browser, settings, whatever, just have the keyboard on the screen. And now we have to tap on this 4 dots icon. Then go to languages, and here scroll and tap on more. So this is the list of all languages which are currently added in my keyboard, and under it we've got those which we can still add. So all you have to do is to simply scroll and find the language which you wish to use and tap on this plus icon next to it. Here we've got the instructions, so what we have to do if we've got more than one language is added. So basically we have to swipe on the spacebar in order to change the keyboard language. As you can see, here we've got our new keyboard layout applied. Let me show it to you here. And in order to change it to the, for example, English or one of other languages which we had applied, we have to swipe on the spacebar. So it's quite easy. And if you wish to remove the language from this list, simply tap on the 4 dots icon again, tap on the languages, and here tap on more again. And now we have to simply turn them off in this list just by tapping on it. And as you can see, we've got only one language applied. We can check it also here. We cannot swipe on the spacebar, which means that we've got only one language applied. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
Hello everybody, welcome to our channel. Today I'm gonna show you how to find and manage display settings on your Nubia Focus 2 Ultra 5G. So if you want to access display settings and to set it up, just open up your settings, go here to display, and basically that's it. And I'll show you what you can do here. So you can turn on a dark mode, so it will look somehow like this. You can turn on the read mode, night light, color, temperature, like this. You can make it warmer or cooler or adjust it by this color palette right here. Here you can adjust your brightness level manually, or you can turn on automatic brightness, so your brightness will adjust automatically to your environment and activity on your phone. Here you can check the font size and font weight, display size, screen timeout, keep screen on while looking, so the screen will remain lit when the eye is detected looking at the screen. You can adjust the screen refresh rate, top area settings, full screen display, and auto rotate screen. So basically that's all the options in display settings on your Nubia Focus 2 Ultra 5G. So thank you for watching and subscribe for more.
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got a Nubia Focus 2 Ultra, and let me share with you how to enable the night light or icon photo mode. So let's start with the customization. We have to open the settings and here scroll and find the display. Then let's tap on the nightlight and tap on this first switcher to turn it on. Now the screen turns a little bit yellowish or amber. It is in order to filter the blue light. Here we've got the intensity. We can change it. By going to the left we can make it cooler, and by going to the right warmer. Here we can also reduce the white point, so basically the brightness of the screen. Of course, set it on the level which is the most comfortable for you. Here we can also turn it on automatically, so we can schedule that feature. We can either turn it on custom time and freely choose the start and the end time, and your device will apply the mode accordingly. Or we can turn it on from sunset to sunrise, and here your device will automatically decide when the sunsets and sunrises are. It is location based. As you can see, we'll have to turn on the location for that. Alright, so this is the customization, and if you wish to have much faster access to it, simply unroll the top bar. Let's unroll it fully and try to find the nightlight here, which is right there. If for some reason you cannot find it here, no worries, just tap on this edit icon, so pencil icon, and scroll and find the nightlight here. Then tap on it and hold it and drag it to this top section. Alright. So, to turn on this feature, you have to simply tap on it, and to turn it off, tap on it again. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
In front of me is Nubia Focus 2 Ultra, and today I would like to show you how you can connect it to printer. First of all, go into Settings and tap on Connected Devices right away. Now choose Connection Preferences. Click Printing at the top and tap on the footprint service or any other service you have and wanna use. Don't worry, they turn on the same way, so tap on yours or default one. Tap on this switcher to make it blue. And wait, your device is now looking for a printer, and when it finds one, it will connect to it. If you still can't connect though, additional tip, enable print service. Wait for those three dots to show up, and when they do, click on them. Then hit Add Printer. And if it has Wi-Fi direct printing, use this switcher next to it. Hit Allow and tap on Find Wi-Fi direct printers so your phone can search for yours. If you wanna, you can also hit Add Printer by IP address, import it here and tap on Add to connect it manually. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment and subscribe. Bye! In front of me is Nubia Focus 2 Ultra, and today I would like to show you how you can connect it using Bluetooth. Start by opening Settings and tapping on Bluetooth section available here. Then use this switcher next to Bluetooth to activate it and wait for available devices to show. When they do, tap on the one you wanna connect to. Now, when you see this pop-up, click on this icon next to allow access to your contacts and call history to enable, or disable this option, and then select pair. Now wait for the other device to accept your connection request. Though quick tip, if you are connecting to another smartphone or a tablet, you need to do that manually on the second device. You don't need to do that in case of a speaker or, for example, headphones. Either way, as you can see, my devices were successfully connected. To manage any connection, click on this gear next to connected device. Use those switches tap on Connect here if you want to, for example, reconnect to headphones, or Forget. If you decided to pick Forget, don't worry, you'll be able to always pair with this device again. It will be visible under Available Devices. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye! In front of me is Nubia Focus 2 Ultra, and today I would like to show you how you can add a password to Passwords Manager. Start by opening Settings and scrolling all the way down right away. Then hit Passwords and Accounts. Tap on Open under Google and hit Google Password Manager. Now hit Add Password right away, or if you can't see any of those options, that means that you never added a password before. In order to be able to add them manually, you need to add at least one. To fix it, hit Settings at the bottom right corner. Make sure Offer to Save Passwords is on, log in to any app, and hit Save in Google Password Manager pop-up. This way, your password will appear here, and you'll be able to add any other one. To do that, tap on Add Password I mentioned before, and input all of those informations. At the top, select any website or hit Select App and tap on a chosen one. Then enter your username, email or phone number, password, and even take some helpful notes. When you finished, hit Save at the top right corner. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye!
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got Nubia Focus 2 Ultra, and let me share with you how to activate automatic software updates on this device. So in this video I'd like to show you a really user-friendly way of how to enable the automatic updates. All you have to do is to open the settings. Right here we have to scroll all the way down to find the system, and here go to System Update. Now tap on the three dots icon in the right upper corner and tap on the settings. And as you can see here, we've got three different options which are connected with the auto update. However, they complement each other. So let me pretend everything is turned off. So first of all, I highly recommend to simply tap on this switcher here to allow your device to automatically check for the update, so you will not have to do it manually. So just tap on it here. I also highly recommend to tap on auto download, which means that your device will not only check for the updates but also automatically download it, the whole package, over the Wi-Fi, which is nice. You do not have to do it on your own manually. And the third option is connected with the auto install at night time, which is the best option in my personal opinion here. Just turn it on by tapping on the switcher, and thanks to it your device will not only not only download the updates, but also install them, and it will do it automatically at night, when usually our devices are not used, because it is between 2 and 5 a.m. So I really highly recommend to use those two options. Of course, if you wish, you can turn them off just by tapping on those switchers again. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up. Hi everyone, in front of me I've got a Nubia Focus 2 Ultra, and let me share with you how to add the fingerprint to this device. So let's begin with opening the settings, and here we have to scroll and find security and privacy. Then scroll and go to Device Unlock and tap on Fingerprint and Face Unlock. Confirm everything with your screen lock, of course, and tap on Fingerprint. Tap on Done. And, you should tap on Add Fingerprint or something like that, but if you've just turned it off, no worries, simply tap on Add Fingerprint. Here we've got the information about the screen sticker, or basically the tempered glass or something like that. It might affect the screen lock, the sensor, so be aware about that. Tap on OK. Here we've got the sensor, so we have to put our finger on it and now do it multiple times in order to add our fingerprint fully. So try to catch every part of it for better recognition. Now the edges. Okay. Tap on OK. And here we've got the fingerprint we just added. We can tap on it to rename it or remove it. Here we can decide for what we want to use our fingerprint for. We can change the fingerprint animation style and decide whether we would like to show the fingerprint icon on the locked screen. So now all we have to do is to lock the screen and check if it is working. So here we've got the sensor. Let me put my finger on it, and as you can see, the device is unblocked, which means that we just successfully added the fingerprint. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
In front of me is Nubia Focus 2 Ultra, and today I would like to show you how you can set up face unlock. Start by opening Settings and scrolling to hit this section called Security and Privacy. Then scroll again and tap on Device Unlock. Quick disclaimer, if you don't have screen lock, you won't be able to set up face recognition, so make sure you have it on your device. PIN, pattern or complex password, and then tap on Fingerprint and Face Unlock. Enter your screen lock, hit Face Unlock section, and tap on Done at the bottom. Most people miss that over here you can click on this check mark to disable or enable Turn on a Raise to Wake feature. Now tap on Create Now, keep your face in frame and follow all of the instructions from your screen. When you're done, you can adjust all of those up. Now click on Unlock Device and make sure Swipe up to unlock when recognized or Unlock directly when recognized options are enabled. Without one of them, you won't be able to unlock your device using face recognition. So now, let's check it out. I will switch off my screen, turn it back on, and look at it to see that face unlock is working properly. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye! In front of me is Nubia Focus 2 Ultra, and today I would like to show you how you can apply Apple layout on this Android. First of all, go into Play Store and download free app called OS Launcher from Launcher Studio Developer. Not sponsored, by the way. This one. When your app is ready, you don't have to launch it. You need to exit Play Store and go into Settings. Now scroll to hit Apps. Then hit Default Apps and tap on one of those sections called Home App. After clicking on it, you will see your downloaded app. In this case, it's called Launcher Pro. Tap on it, hit Allow All in the pop-up, and wait. As you can see, after a few seconds, my launcher was successfully applied. To make any changes, you can always enter Launcher app and go through the tutorial to enable cool features and also manage all available options, like for example, picking iPhone wallpaper. If you wanna go back to your current launcher, hit System Launcher in the same settings and wait. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment and subscribe. Bye! In front of me is Nubia Focus 2 Ultra, and today I would like to show you how you can operate apps permissions. Start by opening Settings and scrolling down to click on this section called Security and Privacy. Then scroll again, but this time click on Privacy Controls. Now hit Permission Manager at the top, and my favorite part, pick any of those features you wanna manage, like camera. Now click on any of your apps located under one of those sections. In case of camera, allowed all the time, allowed only while in use, or not allowed. Let's go with from not allowed one. Apply any of those by clicking on the best one for you. In case of camera, allow only while using the app, ask have a time or don't allow. And when you're ready, go back. So when I do that, as you can see, Chrome gained access to my camera if I'm using my browser. But most people miss that you can actually pick any feature. Look for an app you wanna manage instead. Let's go with booking.com. And instead of tapping on any of those options, click on this tiny text, See All Permissions, to manage all of those only for chosen app, the same way. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment and subscribe. Bye! In front of me is Nubia Focus 2 Ultra, and today I would like to show you how you can change sleep time to never. Start by opening Play Store and downloading free app called Caffeine Keep Screen On. It has to be from this developer. When your app is ready, launch it. By the way, we are not sponsored by this app or this developer. Open it. Hit OK in Welcome pop-up to continue. And then hit timeout to make sure Infinite is on. You can also now know where you can pick any of those other times if you wish to switch. Now, to make it work on your device, go into Tap menu by swiping down from the top right corner of your screen. Then hit this pen at the top right corner. Scroll all the way down to find Caffeine shortcut and hold it. Then drag it. Place it wherever you want to, let go, and go back by clicking on this arrow at the top left corner. Then, to access your shortcut, hold this line available under brightness slider, drag it down, and click on it to activate it. As you can see, my shortcut is blue, which means that infinite sleep time is on. To switch it off, tap on the same shortcut until it's gray. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment and subscribe. Bye!
Welcome. Follow me as a Nubia Focus to Ultra, and today I'll show you how you can insert SIM and SD card into this device. So, to get started, you will want to grab a SIM ejector similar to this one, which will come provided with the device in the box, but if you can't find it, you could use a paperclip, straighten out one of the ends, and it should work just as well. Now, once you have either one of those, you can then pop out the tray. Now, we do need to take off the case of our phone first, and the tray is located at the bottom of the device, right here, as you can see. So grab the little pin, push it in there, and you can see that the tray pops out enough for you to pull it out. Now, that being said, we are not going to be inserting a SD card. There is no space for it, so bon voyage SD card. And on the tray with the SIM cards, just make sure you place the card with the chip side upwards, like so, and make sure it's clipped in correctly. When you flip the tray over, the card shouldn't be falling out, and it should be laying flush on the tray, as you can see. Now, neatly enough, here we actually get an info, at least for one of those. Let me just kind of show you. There we go. Which side is the top one? So it says SIM1 and also says to screen, meaning that this is the side that would go to the screen side. Anyway, just put that back in here and insert it back into the device. And this card, there we go, should start working right away. So let's confirm my SIM card pin, which will unlock my SIM, and that's it. That's all you need to do. So, if you found this very helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.
In front of me is Nubia Focus 2 Ultra, and today I would like to show you how you can use keyboard clipboard. Start by launching your keyboard and hitting clipboard at the top right corner. If you don't have it, don't worry, just click on this button at the top left corner as well, and tap on clipboard here. Then use this switcher, if it's not already on, to make it appear at the top of your keyboard. Now, to add anything to clipboard, you need to copy it. And paste it instantly by clicking on it at the top of your keyboard, or paste it later on by clicking on clipboard and tapping on it here. You can also tap Add a new clip, type in whatever you want to, and add it to your clipboard by hitting Save. Then paste it the same way. Now, to pin anything you wish, tap on this pin next to a chosen sentence or a word, and if it's blue, that means that it was successfully pinned. It won't disappear. If you won't do it though, so you will unpin it, making the pin white, it will disappear after an hour. To delete anything from clipboard, use this pin next to chosen word or sentence and hit delete. To go back to standard keyboard, click on keyboard icon at the top right corner. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye! In front of me is Nubia Focus 2 Ultra, and today I would like to show you how you can add emergency numbers. First of all, go into Settings and scroll to hit this section called Safety and Emergency. Now choose Emergency Contacts. Tap on Change Setting and make sure this switcher next to Show Unlocked is on. Many people forget about it, and without it, your contacts won't be accessible from locked screen. So after you make sure this option is on, go back, hit Add Contact, and tap on the one you wanna set up. Then do exactly the same with all the other ones you need. To remove any of them from the list, not from your phone, click on this icon next to the one you wanna get rid of and tap on Remove. If you wanna change order of them, hit Reorder at the top right corner, hold one, drag it, and tap on Save at the top right corner after establishing a perfect list. Now, if any of your numbers is invalid, it won't be listed on your screen while accessing emergency contacts. Let's check it out. When I switch off my screen, turn it back on and swipe, I need to hit Emergency at the bottom left corner. Then tap on View Emergency Info and check out all of my emergency contacts. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye!
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got Nubia Focus 2 Ultra, and let me share with you how to check the total screen time on this device. So let's start with opening the settings, and here we have to scroll all the way down to find digital well-being and parental controls. So as you can see here, we've got the graph which will show us for how long we've been using this device today. In my case, 1 hour and 11 minutes, and most of the time I've spent on the settings. So let's tap inside this graph, and we will be transferred to this dashboard where we can check the screen times in particular days of the week. We can compare them, and under it we've got also the list of apps which we've been using. Moreover, we can tap on the specific app, and again we will have the dashboard, but this time it is tightly connected with this one app. Moreover, I'd like to discuss ways to disconnect, but really briefly. For example, app limits, we can set the limits for specific apps. So for example, let me choose the camera, just tap on this hourglass icon, and now we can choose the time for which we would like to use the camera during a day. So for example, for me it will be 30 minutes. After 30 minutes the app will be blocked, and the timer will reset at midnight. We can also set it for 0 hours and 0 minutes, and the app will be completely grayed out, and after trying to open it, we will have this pop-out window with this information. So that's quite a cool option to try to limit the usage of the app. We can delete it. And the second one is the focus mode, for example. So you can select some distracting apps, usually social media, etc. You can set a schedule. So you can choose the start and the end time. Here we've got the specific days of the week. So you can mark them or whatever you'd like to do. And after setting, your device will hide the notifications from distracting apps, so you'll have time to, for example, spend it with your family or for studying, working, etc. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
In front of me is Nubia Focus 2 Ultra, and today I would like to show you how you can add audio or video file to text message. First of all, open Messages app and select or create a chat. Wherever you decided when you're ready to create an audio file and add it instantly, click on this icon at the bottom right corner. Then click on microphone 1 and start recording. Tap on Attach to add it right away, restart to start over, or use the same button. If you do, you'll be able to listen to it before attaching it here. If you want to add recording that's already on your smartphone, use this plus icon instead on the left. Hit Files, tap on Audio at the top, and pick one of those. You can also look for your audio file by clicking on one of those apps, or what most people miss, by choosing those 3 lines at the top left corner to pick one of those sources. Either way, click on your file. Now, to add a video one, you can either create it by clicking on this icon of a camera and the photo at the bottom right corner, tapping on those 2 arrows at the top right corner of camera section, switching to video, picking your camera, and recording. The moment you are done, your recording will be automatically added. To add one that's already on your smartphone, just click on it here. Or if you can't find it, tap on Folders, look for it, and tap on it to add it. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye! In front of me is Nubia Focus 2 Ultra, and today I would like to show you how you can operate a voice recorder. Start by launching a voice recorder app that's already on your device. Then click on this blue button at the bottom to start recording. If you never used Recorder before, hit Allow in the pop-up. Then start recording. As you can see, recording is on. To pause it or unpause it, use the same button. To add a bookmark, click on the left one with a flag. And to add a photo one, tap on camera icon. Hit while using the app, take a pic. Over here you can honestly pick whatever you want to. And to discard your picture, use this X on the left. To add it, this check mark on the right. Now, to finish your recording and save it, tap on Done. Name it and hit Save. As you can see, mine was successfully created. Click on it to listen to it and operate all of those options at the bottom. You can add tags while listening. Then start. You can skip silences, speed up your recording, and even edit it. To do that, tap on Edit, pick any part you want to trim, hit Trim, and name your new recording. Tap on Save, and go back. As you can see, it didn't delete the first one, it created a new one. Most people miss that you can also click on your recording and tap on those 3 dots at the top right corner to share it, or that you can hold it on the list and operate all of those options, like delete or rename. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye!
Hello everybody, welcome to our channel. Today I'm gonna show you all unlock methods on your Nubia Focus 2 Ultra 5G. So if you want to secure your phone with a screen lock, I'll show you all the options you can choose from. So to set up your lock screen, open up your settings and go down here to security and privacy and set screen lock right here, and you can choose either from pattern, pin, and complex password. So basically pattern is you need to connect at least 4 dots on a pattern of 9 dots. The PIN is basically just 4 to 16 digits of numbers, and complex password is 4 to 15 characters. It may be letters, special symbols, or digits. So I'll show you how the pattern works. So something like this. And now your phone will be secured with this type of pattern. So the next option is PIN. So you just enter your PIN, whichever PIN you want, basically. And then it will look somehow like this. So you enter the PIN and you unlock your phone. And let's check the last option. So the complex password. So you can add and characters like this, and it will look somehow like this. So it's the most secure option from all of this, but if you use a pattern in the right way and you don't use very simple pattern, it will be very secure as well. And the same thing with a PIN. So basically that's all the unlock methods on your Nubia Focus 2 Ultra 5G. So thank you for watching and subscribe for more.
In front of me is Nubia Focus 2 Ultra, and today I would like to show you how you can set up an alarm clock. First of all, you need to open Clock app and tap on Alarm at the bottom left corner. Then before doing anything most people miss, that you should click on this gear at the top left corner and adjust all of those sections. Alarm duration, key press settings, etc. located under Alarm. When you finished, go back and use this plus icon to create a new alarm. Now set up an hour. Following that, tap on one of those options to pick Repeat once, weekdays, or my personal favorite, Custom. After you tap on Custom, you can pick days of the week manually. Let's go with Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Hit Save, tap on Snooze, and decide how many minutes it will take and how many times it will repeat. If you wanna switch it on or off completely, use this switcher right next to Snooze at the top. Then hit Alarm Tone. Tap on Music at the top right corner to pick any song from your device and apply it by hitting OK. You can also choose alarm tone and pick one of those sounds, like for example, maybe Cowboy's Love. Hit OK to save it. Tap on this switcher next to Vibrate when ringing to disable or enable vibrations for this alarm. And last but not least, select Label to name it and OK to save its name. Now use this check mark at the top right corner to set up your new alarm. When I do that, it will be automatically saved. As you can see, now it's here. To turn it on or off, use this switcher next to it and pick one of those options. To make some changes, click on it, change whatever you want to, and tap on the check mark again. To get rid of it though, you need to hold it, hit the Delete button at the bottom right corner, and confirm your choice in the pop-up. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye!
Welcome. In front of me is a Nubia Focus 2 Ultra, and today I will show you how you can capture a screenshot on this device. So, to get started, you will want to open up content that you wish to capture, which for me, that will be the home screen that is already open and visible on my device. And once the content is open and visible on your screen, all you will need to do is press the power button and volume down at the same time, like so. It gets you this pop-up with the captured screenshot visible with the two options. Let's try that again at the same time, there we go, where it captures or scroll capture and share options. Now, as you can see, these do disappear after a moment, and the scroll one was unavailable to me as there's nothing really to scroll down on. This page doesn't really count, though this might. Yep, as you can see, it's now available. So because I can scroll down on here, I can capture a longer version of the screenshot. So it's going to be a single image, but just it will extend further down. So as far down as you want, you can continue on. So you could capture all of these applications visible in a single image. Now, I want to also add that there are some applications that will not allow you to capture a screenshot in them, though there is none installed right here, but for the most part those will be the shit apps like Netflix or Spotify, which at this point most people despise this garbage, so just one more reason for you to hate it even more. And I recommend just looking at alternatives. There's free versions of everything. You're not breaking laws by trying to look for that, so don't worry. And obviously, if a company wants to be a scammy piece of shit, you might as well do the same thing and just, you know, save yourself some buck. And that's one thing. Another thing, another applications that do block the screenshots and also screen recordings are, for instance, bank applications. Now, these do it for a good reason, unlike Netflix and Spotify, which do it to just kind of, without your permission, deny you certain features. So for bank applications, I want you to envision a scenario where, for instance, you have malware that uses screenshots as a way to see what kind of PIN you use, and I just, you know, capture a couple of screenshots and then send it to themselves. Now, with this feature, blocking screenshots, what they would see as a screenshot is either, well, number one, either they can't capture it altogether, or it's going to be a black image. There's not going to be anything visible on it. So in either case, it's going to protect you as a user, but as a downside, you can't capture, for instance, screenshots of in your bank applications of something that you want to, for instance. But most of the applications like that do have the option to, for instance, download a file that confirms, for instance, I don't know, payment for something. But anyway, once you capture any kind of screenshot, you can then find it by going into your photos. And we're going to go into the collections right here, scroll down, and look for screenshots. And you can see here are the screenshots that I've captured. So there we go. Now, anyway, with that being said, hopefully you found this video helpful. And if you did, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got a Nubia Focus 2 Ultra, and let me share with you how to turn off ads and their personalizations. So let's begin with opening the settings. And here in this list we have to scroll all the way down to find Google. Then let's tap on all services, scroll, and go to ads. So here we've got something called advertising ID, and basically removing it will not limit the amount of notifications. However, it will limit the personalization, thanks to which our device will not show us, for example, the items which we've searched for, etc. So I highly recommend to tap on Reset Advertising ID, tap on Confirm, and then Delete Advertising ID, thanks to which and the adverts won't be that personalized. Another thing which I highly recommend to do in the settings is to scroll up to find connected devices and tap on private DNS. Choose private DNS provider hostname, and here enter dns.adguard.com. Make sure that there are no spaces between the dots, etc. and tap on save. And as you can see, it was immediately applied, and basically it should limit the adverts. Another thing which I highly recommend to do is to remove the notifications from apps which are showing you adverts. So let's pretend I've got problems with Play Store. Let's tap on it and hold it, and then tap on app info. Go to notifications, and here we've got different notification categories, and I highly recommend to try to find something which is somehow connected with the adverts, so ads. So for example, payments, deals, and recommendations. And after finding, simply tap on the switcher next to it to completely turn them off. Or if the notifications from this app are not essential, they are not necessary, simply turn them off, all of them, just by tapping on the switcher right here. And what I also wanted to share is to use the ad block. And I'm not sure if I'm logged in. Oh. Okay, I am. So, so here in the Play Store, we have to tap on search and enter adblock. And I know that it is quite obvious to use adblock, but sometimes we forget that we do not have only the adblocks which are designed for a specific browser. So, for example, for the Opera, for the Chrome, etc. But nowadays, we've got also something called ad blocker for Android or content blocker, etc. I highly recommend to actually go through all of those blockers and try to find the option which will help us to get rid of the adverts. For example, mute annoying ads. I think it might work. Yes. All right. So, and that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
Welcome. In front of me is a Nubia Focus 2 Ultra, and today I will show you how you can enable and set up your Do Not Disturb mode. So, to get started, swipe down from the top of your screen like so, and you can do that once more. This will extend the list of visible toggles, revealing hopefully one of them being the Do Not Disturb mode. Now let's see if I can actually find it. And it looks like I can't. Okay, so in this case it might mean that we need to add it ourselves, and we can do so by clicking right here on this pencil, scroll down, and it's right over here. So once you see it in here, we're gonna hold it. As you can see, the text right here changes, so we can now drag it above it, drop it, and go back, and we'll have access to it on one of the pages. Now in here, hold it again, and this will take you to the settings. So in here we have a couple of options that we can change. The very top one, or not very top one, that's the turn on, but the one under that is basically a schedule mode. So you can create schedules right here. There's one always pre-made. Basically, usually it's called sleeping if it can be named, and it starts at 10 p.m. ends at 7 a.m. runs all week long. But you can add the new ones as well, as you can see right here. And if you're planning to use a schedule, just make sure it is toggled on in here, and that's all you need to do. The device will do everything else for you. Now, moving further down, we have allow to be disturbed by, for instance, messages and calls. So in those, you can choose who can call you or message you, and we have options between anyone, contacts, favorites, and no one. So for favorites, you will need to obviously have some of the contacts favorited first, and it will automatically pull it from your contacts list and apply it to this. Now, calls and messages have the same options, with the only difference is calls having this additional toggle right here for repeated callers. So if someone calls you twice within a 15-minute period, no matter what you have selected right here, you will or not you, but the person calling you will bypass this option. As long as they obviously call you twice within that 15-minute period, this will basically be disabled for them. So it might be a good option in terms of emergencies. People usually spam call you. 15 minutes though seems a little bit longer than some other devices that have 5 minutes, and this option cannot be changed. So keep that in mind. 15 minutes is a lot of time, so sometimes family members are impatient and they might be able to bypass this without an emergency, obviously. And once they learn this as well, they could also be kind of annoying with that. So in any case, something to keep in mind. Now, once everything is set up, you don't ever have to go back there again, as long as you don't want to change any of the settings. And whenever you want to use it manually, disregard the automatic page switch. That's just because I added a toggle. So from there, you can just tap on this toggle to turn it on, and once you're done using it, you can tap on it again to disable it. So with that being said, hopefully you found this very helpful, and if you did, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching. Welcome. In front of me is a Nubia Focus 2 Ultra, and today I will show you how you can hard reset this device through recovery mode. So, to get started, I do want to mention one thing. You can do this kind of reset in order to get rid of a screen lock if you have one set that you don't know. I do have a pattern set, and I will progress from the lock screen as though I don't know it. So first things first, we'll need to turn off our device, and we can do so by holding the power button and then selecting power off. Now I do want to also clarify one thing before we go any further. If you're doing this process in order to get rid of a screen lock, if your phone has a Google account signed in on it, your device becomes FRP locked. And what that means is you will need to verify your screen lock or your Google account when going through the setup process. Without doing one of those, you will not be able to finish up the setup process, and therefore you're kind of left with a brick for a phone, as phone setup screen can't really be used as a phone. So something to keep in mind. Now, we're going to hold power button and volume up at the same time. And this moves us to the recovery mode. In this mode, you can let go of both of the buttons, and then using volume down or up, down will go down, you want to select wipe data factory reset, confirm it with the power button, then select factory data reset, confirm that. It's going to tell you that it's formatting data, and then data wipe complete. When it says that it's completed, your reboot system now option will be selected, so just press power button once more, and this will reboot the device and continue resetting it in the background. Now, because it is still continuing the process of resetting it, it will take the device a little bit longer to boot back up. So don't worry, this is completely normal. This should take about 2 minutes tops to finish up. So I'm going to let it run through and come back once it's finished for me. And as you can see, the process is now finished, and you can set up your device however you like. So if you found this very helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.
In front of me is Nubia Focus 2 Ultra, and today I would like to show you how you can change or customize your keyboard. Start by launching your keyboard and clicking on this icon at the top left corner. Now select Themes and tap on any of those downloaded ones to apply it instantly. You can also click on this icon with a shirt under Downloaded Themes and pick any of those. Look for a perfect one, and when you find it, click on it. Then choose Download and Apply. As you can see, after a few seconds, my keyboard was successfully applied. If you wanna customize it though, click on the same icon, choose Themes, and click on this icon of a photo under Customize Themes. Now choose a photo you wanna apply as your new keyboard's background. Pinch it to scale, drag it to move, and even rotate it. Wherever you decided, when you finished, hit Next. Now, let's begin opening all of those sections and adjusting them. First one is keys. You can pick one of the simple designs, change color and opticity thanks to this slider, or you can pick one of those. I will go with those ones. Then select font, click on a perfect one to apply it, and pick color of it by operating this slider. Now select swipe, and not only pick flow option here and color of it, but also scroll to adjust for the brightness and blurriness thanks to those two sliders again. Now choose Effect and pick any of those you will see every time you will press a key. You can also enable or disable K-Press Bubble thanks to this switcher. Last but not least, hit Sounds. And if you wanna hear a cool sound effect every time you press a key, pick one of those. Adjust volume thanks to this slider. I need to turn up my volume to show you. If you wish to, you can pick standard sound of keys here, or disable it completely by tapping on mute button. Wherever you decided when you finished, just hit save at the top right corner, and this way enjoy your new keyboard's theme. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye!
Welcome. In front of me is a Nubia Focus 2 Ultra, and today I'll show you how you can boot this device into fastboot mode. So, to get started, you will want to turn on the device by holding the power button and selecting power off. Now give it a moment, as once you select it, it will begin with this. Okay, I guess I'm not going to get this animation right now. Typically you get this little two dots that kind of go somewhere around here. You need to wait for them to disappear as the device is turning off, which I'm pretty sure it's, even though it's not displaying it, it's still turning off. And that takes about 5 to 10 seconds. Afterwards you can then hold power button and volume up at the same time. And when you see the recovery mode, you can let go of both of these buttons. So in here, we will need to use volume buttons to navigate up or down, depending on which one you press, as you can see. And power button will be used to confirm whatever is selected. So with that in mind, let's scroll down, and we have two options. We have reboot to bootloader, and we have enter fastboot mode. Now in this video, I was going to show you how to enter fastboot mode. So I'm going to start off with the reboot to bootloader and confirming it. The reason I do that is because fastboot mode is a pretty obvious one. It's literally called fastboot mode, but this might be a little bit harder to see. Let's see how much. Come on, camera, can you focus, please? So it's kind of hard to see, but this is actually fastboot mode. It is cut out by the rounded corners right here, but this is a fastboot mode in itself. Now it's a one without any kind of menu, which probably would have been better if I started off with the actual fastboot mode, as there is a menu there. So anyway, I'm gonna turn it off by holding power button and volume down, so I can leave this one. And once the phone turns off, I'm gonna hold power button, volume up to get back to their recovery mode. Oh, apparently not. So I do need to re-enter there once I wait for the device to boot up. Oh, there we go. So that's what I was referring to before. So anyway, again, power button, volume up. And this time around, I'm going to select the fastboot mode, confirm it. And you can see in here we have one that is also labeled as fastboot mode. I know the previous one wasn't really visible as it was cut out, but in any case, in here we navigate the same way we did for the recovery mode, so volume buttons and power button. And in here we have three other options. So we have reboot system now, takes us back to Android. Then we have enter recovery, which is the previous screen. And then we have the bootloader, which again is just a fastboot mode in itself as well. And last option is power off. Now I'm going to select the first one, which is reboot, or reboot system. And this, instead of turning off the device, just brings me back to Android. And there we go. So, if you found this very helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching. Welcome. In front of me is a Nubia Focus 2 Ultra, and today I'll show you how you can enable and set up your portable hotspot. So, to get started, you'll want to swipe down from the top of your screen twice, which will pull down and show you all the toggles. And in here, we're looking for the hotspot toggle. Now, for me, the toggle is located on the first page right over here, but if you don't see it anywhere, you might need to add it yourself by clicking right here on this pencil, and then finding it right here below, holding it, and just dragging it over. And there, when you go back, you should be able to find it here. Now anyway, once you see it in this list, hold it again, and this will quickly take you to the settings. Now the reason you want to navigate into the settings is because under the setup Wi-Fi hotspot, you will find right here fully randomly generated password. Now this one I don't think is actually randomly generated because it only consists of numbers. That's not normal. So usually it's a combination of letters and numbers. Now, in any case, I would just recommend getting rid of it and then setting up your own password, which will need to have at least 8 characters in length. That can be letters, numbers, doesn't really matter. And once you click on the OK, it gets saved, and that's really one of the most important things that I recommend navigating here for. But while you're already in here, you can change other things, like for instance the AP band. Now we do have two options, 2.4 or 5 GHz, with 2.4 being selected by default, which is what could be considered as a compatibility mode, which means that in this mode your hotspot will work with virtually every device that is Wi-Fi capable of, like, utilizing Wi-Fi. And the 5 GHz might be a faster, stronger signal, but it's not going to be used by every device. So devices that don't support it straight up will not see your hotspot at all. And anyway, in this case, you need to go back here and drop it to 2.4. In general, I don't think there's much purpose for you to select the higher one. if you don't have, or if you're not living in like a very congested area where you have a lot of Wi-Fi signals and a lot of interference. If you do, and somehow like, the connection to 2.4 is unreliable, you could change it to 5 gigahertz, and that could give you a more stable connection. But if you don't live in like, I don't know, maybe New York City, I don't think that there is really need to change it. The faster connection and the fact that 5 gigahertz connection allows for more devices being connected is not really a benefit to you in any case, just because it's still a phone mobile network. You're not going to be pushing 2.4 gigahertz network to its limit, so you sure shit not going to be pushing the 5 one. So it really is redundant to change it to the higher one when you don't have like problems with connectivity in general. If you do, then change it. If you don't, and then obviously keep it at this one. And I want to point out, even if you have problems with connectivity and you change it, the first thing that I mentioned, not every device will support it, still applies. So you might need to sometimes just suck it up and deal with it. If, for instance, like maybe your laptop that you're trying to use this with does not support Wi-Fi that is 5 gigahertz band. In this case, you're just forced to use the 2.4. In any case, once you select either one of those options right here, you can close this up. And now all we need to do is just turn it on by finding the toggle and tapping on it. Now there's two things that will happen. Number one, this mode will run indefinitely in the background, because there was no option as far as I saw. Oh no, wait, there is one. Okay, never mind, it's not going to run indefinitely. The option was actually in a different location right here. So hotspot auto off policy. So after 10 minutes of no connectivity, it will disconnect. So this is actually a better option right here, because it refers to devices disconnecting from hotspot for the hotspot to start the countdown and turn off after that 10 minutes. The reason I'm pointing that out is because some other devices just have no kind of data usage one, where if device isn't using data, mobile data through this phone as a hotspot for 10 minutes, it will turn it off. Sometimes you might not be using the hotspot for 10 minutes, the internet from it, but you still might need to use it in a moment, right? It's just a little bit longer than 10 minutes. So the one that keeps you connected is going to be the better one, as you don't need to use it, but as long as it, for instance, laptop as an example is connected to it because you're still working as an example, it will continuously stay on. The moment you, for instance, close it, it goes to sleep, the laptop meaning, it then starts that countdown and turns it off. Now, here we do have two options as well. We have 10 and 30 minutes as well, if you want to choose that for the other options, or you can select never, though I don't recommend the never option. The reason I don't recommend it is because otherwise that hotspot will run indefinitely, and there's a couple things that it changes. So number one, it uses more of your phone's battery, and number two, it turns off your Wi-Fi. So you can see that Wi-Fi is now off. If I turn off the hotspot, Wi-Fi becomes re-enabled. So the phone doesn't have enough antennas, so it's using the Wi-Fi antennas to broadcast this signal now. And basically you're limited to only being able to use one. So anyway, once you're done using it, you can, like you see, turn it off by also tapping on it manually. So there we go. Hopefully you found this video helpful. And if you did, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching. Welcome. In front of me is a Nubia Focus 2 Ultra, and today I'll show you how you can record screen on this device. So, to get started, let's swipe down from the top of our screen and swipe down again to extend the list of visible toggles. Now we're looking for the screen recorder, which for me it is visible right over here, but there's multiple pages, so if you don't see it in the same place that it's for me, you can find it probably on other pages, or you can add it yourself by clicking right here on this pencil and then dragging it over from this list right here to the top, and this will add it. Now once you see it, you can hold this toggle in here, and this will take you to the settings, so you can change some of them if they don't fit your exact standards, which for instance video quality for me, medium is not going to do it. Now medium here is basically 720p if not lower even, and pretty piss poor bitrate, so I do recommend changing that, though as you can see Nubia kind of omisses that information altogether, so it's just quality, medium, high, low, because that tells me so effing much. Anyway, additional things in here will be things like the recording of sound. We have mic and system sound. You can turn both of those on if you want to. And we also have record touch interactions, which records a semi-transparent gray dot where your finger was pressing the display. So if that is distracting to you, you might want to turn that off. Anyway, I'm going to close this and let's just find this toggle again, and this time around simply tap on it. Gets you this overlay, and from here you can click on the red circle to start recording. You also have the option to quickly change the sound settings, so microphone and system sound. Anyway, I'm going to click on record, and whatever I'll open right now will be recorded. There might be a little bit of a limitation, so let's see if we have the most garbage applications in here, and surprisingly we don't. Maybe this is going to be blacked. Anyway, once you're done recording, you can click right here on the square, and this will save the screen recording to your Photos application. And in here we're going to navigate to Collections. And in Collections we're looking for, I'm going to check under Screenshots first, and it is under Screenshots. So that's going to be one way that you can find it. The other one would be under Videos. For some reason not this videos though, so it's going to be in, okay, so that's also Screenshots. So it looks like it only resides in Screenshots album. Anyway, from here we can tap on it and watch it. Now, I was looking for specific applications that would be blocked by Screen Recorder, as this is something that a lot of dogshit applications do. Ones that you never installed or give them permission to do anything on your device decide that they don't give a shit about your permission, they will still do it. Because who gives a shit about what you think you would allow the other application to do? It's not up to you. It's up to the company that basically owns you. So anyway, if you have something like, for instance, Netflix or Spotify, these two abhorrent garbage ass apps will basically completely disregard your personal property and do what they want on your device without your permission. Now, imagine that they're already changing settings on your device without your permission, so imagine also what they might be doing in terms of data gathering. I mean, it's not like they give a shit about your permission, so they might be just gathering everything that they fucking want. And in this case, I do highly recommend just absolutely deleting this shit and swapping it out for something that is number one free, like, for instance, for Netflix, CloudStream. Now, I am gonna literally advertise other things just because I hate Netflix. So as an example, we have things like CloudStream right here. And let me just, come on, are you gonna load? Maybe it would help if I turn on Wi-Fi. Oh, there we go. So look at that, you have Netflix basically, but for every streaming platform for free. And it even labels Netflix, Amazon, and all that, right? So it's cool. You can basically use that. And if you're wondering if it's legal, yeah, it's, if basically searching online and writing watch online for free a movie is legal, so is this. It's just basically using a repository. So anyway, that's just because I genuinely despise applications that decide to completely disregard your private property and personal kind of just security, I would say. Now, in terms of this kind of screen blocking thing, there are applications that will also do this, like bank apps, and in this kind of circumstance, that is a good thing. Because if you consider that you might have malware on your device that is trying to see what's happening on your screen, and for instance, what kind of pins you're using for your bank application, it won't be able to. Or what it will get is a straight black screenshots or screen recording. And obviously that protects you. And in this case, that is a good thing. The feature itself is designed to protect the privacy and security of the user. Where it's not doing that is Netflix and Spotify. Where it is, it's in bank applications. So don't be mad when something is kind of blocking and the feature itself is good to protect you. Just would be nice if, for instance, other piece of shit applications would ask you for your permission to allow them to use this. But in any case, that about sums it up. So if you found this very helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching. Welcome. In front of me is a Nubia Focus 2 Ultra, and today I will show you how you can enable power saving mode on this device. So, to get started, swipe down from the top of your screen twice, and this will extend the list of visible toggles. Now in here we're looking for the power saving mode, or battery saver, whatever they're naming it. And if it's not visible, like it is not, well, definitely not visible for me, we will need to probably add it ourselves, and we can do that by clicking right here on this pencil. I just missed the pencil. Okay, there we go. And you can see right here we have the power saver and ultra power saver. So you know what, I'm gonna add both of them by just dragging them over here. So go back, and you should have access to it on one of the pages. So from here you can quickly enable power saving mode or ultra power saver mode. Now before I enable either one of those, I'm going to first hold the toggle, and this takes you to the settings. So in here we have things like, for instance, turn on automatically. So you can enable this and set it up so it automatically turns on. See, automatically turn on power save. Okay, so we can actually slide it right. Okay, no. For a moment I had a brain fart because I toggled it on and I couldn't move it. For some reason it can't be adjusted when it's enabled, so you need to disable it and then adjust the percentage. So this will define basically automatic turn on for power saver mode when the battery falls down below the specified percentage. So if, for instance, right now battery falls below 60%, like it said right now, it will automatically turn it on. And it will automatically turn off as well with this toggle. If you start charging the device and it goes above 90%, then it's automatically going to turn it off. So these are two automatic things. Now under the options for power saver mode, we have things like reduce refresh rate. So by enabling power saving mode and having this on, it will automatically reduce the refresh rate of the screen to 60 frames and restrict app from accessing network, which surprisingly is turned off by default. Interesting. This is option that on almost no other device, as far as I can tell, you can even toggle on or off. So it's kind of neat that you have the option right here. What this does is basically if you enable it and you enable your power saving mode, the device stops the applications from basically being able to connect to internet. So it disables virtually internet when you're not using the phone, and therefore applications that require it can't really give you notifications because they can't access internet. So this option might be kind of not wanted for people that do rely on notifications being delivered to them even when they're not using their device. So you might want to keep that off. But it's super nice that you actually have the option to toggle it on or off in here. Anyway, we can close this up, and whenever you want to use the power saving mode, just tap on a toggle. And I believe it's now on, right? Yep, it is. So it's right now enabled, and we can already, okay, I can kind of see this in the refresh rate. It's much worse. So that's normal power saving mode, but there's also this one. Enable ultra power saver to bring maximum battery to your phone. This mode will restrict the number of apps that start automatically and restricts the background activity for apps. With this mode on, whatever. Now we're just gonna tap on it because what the hell? Why was there music playing? Huh? That's kind of odd. I want to check if this happens again. Yep, it does. I have no clue why it's playing music. Never encountered this. But in any case, as you can see, when you enable the ultra power saver, it just looks like this. So it's a more extensive power saving mode, more aggressive one, which removes wallpapers, reduces brightness, screen timers, refresh rates, applications, basically on your home screen, along with the ones that are on in the background, and just prioritizes battery life. And it tells you right here that apparently this battery will last us 104 hours and 5 minutes. Now, I know it's barely visible. It's literally right under the day of the week. Maybe I can overexpose the image so to make it visible. Nope, damn it just timed out. And holy hell, that screen is nasty when exposing it. Let me just wipe it down. There we go. Now it's nice and pristine. So let's try that again. Ah, there we go. Now we can see it. So right here you can see 104 hours and 5 minutes. Now to leave it, we're just going to click right here. And OK. And there we go. So that mode will primarily be used for most likely emergency purposes. If you really can't charge your phone but you want it to still be on, so you could boot it into or turn on the ultra power saver. This will get you some additional life. And whenever you're done with either one of those, as you've seen, to exit the ultra one, you have to click on that exit button. But for the normal power saver mode, which is still enabled, you'll click on the toggle in here and this will disable it. So anyway, with that being said, hopefully you found this very helpful. And if you did, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching. Welcome. In front of me is a Nubia Focus 2 Ultra, and today I will show you how you can import contacts from your SIM card to the device. So, to get started, you will want to open up your standalone contacts application like this one right here. We don't need notifications from contacts. There is no effing reason why they should ever give you contacts. So we can select don't allow if you haven't done that already. It's a contacts list. Like, what notification can a bullshit application give you for this? Anyway, so in here, we're gonna navigate to organize right here. And then you want to select manage SIM. Now this gets us a pop-up, choose where to save contacts to. So we have a device and Google. Okay, that's interesting. More options. Device only, that's what I'm going to select. So for some reason this is now present at the bottom of the page instead of being right here where it used to be. So I do want to talk about this for a brief moment. So you have the option to import contacts to the device and to Google. Now this primarily means to Google, just to put that out there. There's a reason why there's an icon next to it. And I want to kind of dissuade from doing this. It might be nice, but you're importing contacts of people that have never consented for Google to own their personal information. Because by importing someone's contact information to Google, you're basically giving Google, number one, the name. So we have name of someone, and then you have phone number. If you are autistic, you probably also add things like photos, location, date of birth, and some notes. Great. So basically Google now has everything that they need. Perfect profile for someone, just for free. How about go F yourself, Google, and don't try to get all the information. So I urge you to basically select the other option right here to the device. You still can do all of what I just said, adding all those information to the contact, but at the least Google shouldn't have access to it. Now I'm saying shouldn't because we all know how private our privacy is, which is basically almost zero at this point. But in any case, this is at least implying that you're not importing it to the cloud, so Google shouldn't have access to it. So if they do, they're breaking the law. And if they're breaking the law in the future, if someone can prove it, then obviously they're liable. So in any case, this is still a better option. It gives you all the features of importing it to the cloud, minus the ability for you to have this whatever contact you import appear on every other device that is signed in on the same Google account. But this is not something that I care, as I only carry one phone in my pocket. I don't care to have the same kind of, contacts pop up on my, I don't know, a TV because it has the same kind of account signed in. So this is kind of useless to me, so I prefer the device itself, and that's what I'm going to keep. Now, additionally, when we selected the Google account, which well, moronically it says device as well, but it's not, you can see all of these contacts are deselected and grayed out. Now, you know why they're deselected is because these contacts already exist where it's trying to import these contacts to, which is the Google account, not the device, or both. If it was both, they should be selected. As when you select the device only, you can import them because they don't exist there. So Google is already lying right here by telling you that it's importing to both locations while it's only importing to the cloud. And you can clearly see that because if it was both, like I mentioned, here, device doesn't have these contacts, so I should be able to select them. Contacts already exist on your list. So if it exists on my list when I select the device, why can I select it? Or why is it selected? If it already exists, I shouldn't be able to. It would be a duplicate, but it doesn't exist there. So in any case, in here, you can obviously deselect contacts that you don't want. If they're deselected, that means that they already exist. And from there, click on import. It will import the selected contacts, and when you go to the list, you should be able to see them right here. Now you also have the option to narrow down the contacts that you see. So number one, favorite contacts will always show up at the very top, as you can see, while under the writing where it says all contacts, you can, for instance, show contacts from the Google account or the device. And for some reason, there are 3 contacts. Let me check something. Okay. Oh, okay, I get why. So, just to showcase this, it's showing 3 contacts, right? Even though I imported 2, and I can import the last one that I haven't imported. The reason that is the case is because this contact, if we go into edit, oh god, it's literally on every count. You can see when we go to edit the phone version of this contact, we have the option to add things like our photos to it and basically a lot of other information. Now, if I go back and select the last number, edit, and device. Wait, that wasn't it one? Is it this one? Wait, what the hell is this? Cracker. What the hell? Okay, so actually this contact doesn't exist, so I'm just tripping. So yeah, there is one contact missing. There is one already additional one, different one that isn't on the SIM card that was here. So I got kind of messed up. For a moment, I thought that, for instance, the contact from the SIM card that isn't imported is showing up here on the device, but it wouldn't have the same options, but it's not. So in any case, you can narrow down the contacts right here, which location you want to display them from. You can also see which area has how many contacts. So Google account has 87, then we have 3 on the phone, and in total we have 88, which, yeah, that would be accurate, considering there is only one unique contact that isn't on the account on the device. So that's the cracker one for some reason. So in any case, that's about it. So if you found this very helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.